poppin' YouTube family? How y'all doing? How y'all feeling? Welcome back to another video over here on the channel with your boy. You know what I'm saying? Listen, I'm kind of mad about this, but I'm slowly starting to deal with it. Nigel, what are you talking about? Check this out. For the past maybe 3 months, I thought that I was getting off on YouTube. So you know how they give you like a little free trial when it comes to the YouTube Premium, no ads or, you know what I'm saying, nothing like that, right? I'm thinking, damn, they forgot about me, you know what I'm saying? Because I done had it for like 3-4 months now. So I'm like, damn, they done forgot about me. They done slipped up and I ain't finna say something, you know what I'm saying? Because I'm black and you know what I'm saying? If we get a deal, we gonna get a deal, you know what I'm saying? So I'm like, you know what? I'm not finna say something. I looked at my account the other day. My bank account already ain't had nothing in there. They've been taking money out from my account on the first of every month. And yeah, I thought, they got me, you know. Without further ado, let's jump straight into this video. This is Karma is an Army Part 7. I think I did like 4 or 5 or maybe 3 of the parts of Karma is an Army, but this is the newest one. Super excited to get into this. I love these videos. Shout out to Jungkook'S. But listen, before we get into this video though, I do want to let you guys know what has been going on over on Patreon today. Before he says what he says and before he breaks down how he wants to execute this photo shoot, J-Hope has proven to be so versatile in music and his fashion that I don't know what to expect. And that's why I'm very excited to watch this. Oh my God! This, like I always say, I'm gonna give y'all my honest opinion. My honest opinion. If I don't like it, you're gonna be the first one to know. With all that being said, let's get straight into this video. This is Stray Kids, The View. Okay. Okay. So I was going into the song thinking, wherever I go, I'll be okay. Wherever I go, I'll be okay. This is such an important song. I know you hear me say this all the time, but get over there. Trust and believe it is going to change your life. I'm not lying to you. I'll see you over on Patreon. Click the first and only link in the description down below or the bar that ran above my box just now, and it'll take you straight to Patreon. I guarantee this is going to change your life. We have tons and tons and tons of fun on Patreon every single day. If I'm not over here, I'm on Patreon. I'll see you over there with your bad self. You know what I'm saying? Look at you looking all good today. So with all that being said, without further ado, let's get straight into this video. This is Karma is an Army Part 7. Let's get into it. Please make a Part 7. Part 7. I need Part 7. Mr. I'm tripping. I thought that was a little check mark, like a little verified little sign. Imagine if the real Mr. Beast was an actual army though. Imagine. Listen, let me ask you a question. You ain't got to let nobody else know, just between me and you. Answer the question honestly. If Mr. Beast was army and we knew it for a fact, like say we knew Mr. Beast was army, would you make a GoFundMe? Like, would you make a GoFundMe and be like, hey, Mr. Beast, hey, army is kind of struggling right now. Would you be so kind and give us a donation? I'm playing. But would you though?
Hello armies.
What's good?
I'm back again with another Karma is an Army video.
Facts.
Our first topic is about BTS official solo debuts. On June 14th, 2022,
they announced their hiatus.
BTS announced a temporary break for their group activities.
Facts.
And announced their upcoming solo debuts after solely focusing on their group promotions for the first 9 years of their career.
Right.
While some of the members already worked on multiple
This album was so beautiful. And I'm gonna be 100% honest with you. And I know I always tell you guys how much I love this album, but I really did really did love this. I really love this album. My expectations were not that high going into this album, but after I listened to the last track on this album, I realized I was incredibly wrong. This was a beautiful album, beautiful work of art.
solo projects. They actually hasn't debuted officially as a soloist yet. Thus this will be the kickstart of their musical journey as an individual.
Facts.
And of course the media saw this as a weakness and started campaigning for the next
Who will be the
BTS
next K-pop
as
group
soon
to
as they
reach
saw the
out.
opportunity. Not only them, a lot of other K-pop fans also think the same. They saw this as a chance for their faves to shine without the overwhelming presence.
And notice how BTS announced taking a hiatus and good music starts being released. Listen, I really do love this channel. I love this channel. I love what they're doing with Karma's and Army and all that stuff like that, right? What I would love for them to do is to take these bars off of people's names. Because if you got all of that bark, behind you, you're gonna need to have some muscle for when it's time. Nigel, what you mean for when it's time? When it's time for this, can you bob and weave? Yeah, you can, but can you bob and weave? I love watching these, but I have a love-hate relationship with watching these because it makes my blood pressure go up. And my doctor said that's not good.
Of BTS. But in just a few weeks after that, BTS reportedly occupied the top 8 of the biggest song debut by K-pop artist on Spotify 2022, with Yet to Come as the number 1. It's ironic how the song itself is about the next moment.
The next
that is
moment.
yet to come for BTS. And it's absolutely right. Despite of it, people will always feel threatened by BTS, but they also tend to downplay them a lot, and it's prominently seen here as they are not seeing the members themselves as a competitor, and are raising them completely for the next BTS candidate. Going back to a few years ago, a lot of K-pop fans believed that BTS will never thrive as a soloist, in which the media harshly labeled the members as nothing without the group. These assumptions were based on their individual projects and collaborations which weren't promoted officially. Thus it is not a fair and solid judgment for them to make. But now let's talk about this conversation again, because BTS members has finally started debuting as soloist. Okay. And guess what? All top 7 biggest debuts by Korean soloist on Spotify global chart is currently occupied by BTS members. Left and right, Dreamers, Stay Alive, The Astronaut, more.
This is what I'm talking about. You barking, you barking so loud, but you still on a leash. You barking so loud, but you on a leash. I'm a free roaming puppy. Did that make sense?
Vibe. The only BTS member who's not on the list is V, and it's because he hasn't released any solo work in 2022. His latest solo release was Christmas Tree, which earned the top single debut on global Spotify in 2021, and debuted at number 79 on Billboard Hot 100 chart. All top 3 biggest first week album debuts by a Korean soloist on Spotify is also currently
80 million streams. 63 million streams, 42 million streams. Astronaut whopping 24 million with just one song, the biggest first week. Debut Spotify. You can never count these guys out ever.
Occupied by BTS members. RM also debuted at number 7 on Spotify Top Artist Global Chart and outcharted BTS by 1 spot. After its announcement ended, BTS was trending on Twitter because it's really evident that competition is just BTS versus BTS. The only one who will fill the next.
That is insane, and I have been saying this for the last year. That's what I absolutely love and what draws me to BTS. Not only are they a conglomerate, did I use that word right? A conglomerate together? Conglomerate? Hey Siri.
Uh-huh.
What does a conglomerate? What is conglomerate? What does conglomerate mean?
Here's what I found from yourdictionary.com. A conglomerate is defined as something consisting of many similar elements.
She talking about some chemistry. I don't know what the hell she talking about. Anyway, what I'm trying to say is BTS is such a force together, but individually, They Power Rangers. I have said this multiple times. When they come together, they morph. It's morphin' time. When they get apart though, they can still beat you they'll still whoop your ass 1-on-1. Cause they Power Rangers. But when they morph gigantic, y'all need to stop playing. Put some respect on these niggas' names. Not y'all, but just in general.
BTS spot is BTS members themselves,
not others.
And now comparing this to side by side is surely hilarious to me. And once again a reminder that karma is indeed an army.
An army.
Do you remember this FIFA poll in 2018? This poll single-handedly causing a lot of chaos. Multiple fandom voting against BTS and claiming fake love wasn't suitable for World Cup, just for it to end up being a draw. Now in 2022, making history as the first.
Look who we are. We are the dreamers. We make it happen. Cause we believe it. Stop playing. Stop playing.
Korean soloist to do so.
Listen, listen, no cap. I put the hood on this song. I put the whole entire hood on this song. My cousins. I got them singing Dreamers. My friends back in the trenches. You know what I'm saying? I got them singing this song. This song is fire, bro. I always say this. This song and Waving Flag, one of the best World Cup songs ever created. And I've been around for a long time. So I know. You know what I'm saying?
And starting with that, let's talk about the scale of their solo performance debut. J-Hope performed his album Jack in the Box on Lollapalooza, or famously known as Harborpalooza. He is the first Korean soloist to headline a major US music festival with more than 100k live audience and 14.9 million live viewers.
And damn near everyone in the crowd was Army. And then Jin with the astronaut. This is a emotional performance, bro. I remember watching this on a live stream.
Astronaut with Coldplay at River Plate Stadium, Argentina, with 70k live audience. This performance also being broadcasted in thousands of cinemas worldwide.
And you know who you are if you watch this illegally. Shame on you. Shame on you if you watched it illegally. If you bootlegged it for all of the other Army to see. Shame on you. Appreciate it. You know what I'm saying? Appreciate it.
Lastly, RM being the first Korean soloist to perform a full set performance at Tiny Desk concert with 2.8 million views.
Wow.
This is just the glimpse of their success as a soloist. They have many other achievements that couldn't be included here.
Of course.
But in conclusion, they are certainly not a flop.
Definitely not.
Thanks for worrying whether they're gonna make it or not, but our record breaker are doing just fine, both as a group or as a soloist. And just like what Yoongi said previously, there will be no next BTS and everyone should accept that fact.
Talk to him.
The next topic is sabotage attempt by Spotify and Billboard.
Explain.
On November 30th, Spotify announced Jungkook as the most streamed K-pop soloist on Spotify Global in 2022. But a day after, Spotify made some last-minute changes by removing collaboration songs for the most streamed K-pop soloist ranking. Spotify then announced Lisa of Blackpink as the most streamed K-pop soloist on Spotify Global in 2022. ARMYs were highly suspicious of this and actively called out Spotify for being unprofessional and corrupt based on their original
This is really like upsetting. Of course, very upsetting. However, it's one thing to have haters within like people around the world and stuff like that. Like, you know what I'm saying? People online. It's one thing to have haters, you know what I'm saying? It's good to have haters. If you don't have haters, you're not doing nothing. You're not doing nothing amazing, or you're not doing anything positive in life. You know what I'm saying? If you don't have haters, all of us have haters, whether you know them or not. But like I said, going back to the situation, this is very upsetting because, yeah, Spotify was, I don't know what they had going on. But it's when you got people hating on you on Twitter is one thing. But when you got multi-million-dollar corporations hating on you. Ooh, you got something special. You got something special when you got I think Spotify is $1 billion corporation. When they hating on you, God got something in man. You got something cooking. You got something.
Calculation. Jungkook should be the most streamed K-pop soloist.
Streams without features, streams with features. Oh, yeah, most
And based on their new changes, J-Hope should be the most streamed
620
K-pop soloist, not the other artist who were announced as the record holder. After receiving a lot of backlash and callouts, Spotify ended up apologizing and claimed to correct their mistake. They announced for the last time that Jungkook was indeed the most streamed K-pop soloist in 2022. This was
one thing Army gonna do. Army is gonna get on that ass. You know what I'm saying? You better stop playing.
frustrating on so many levels, because we know this wasn't the first time Spotify tried to sabotage BTS, and we also know this wouldn't be the last time for them to do this.
Facts.
And this was really similar to what happened earlier in 2022, when some of the media announced Blackpink as Group of the Year at VMA Awards way before the actual announcement, and deleted their tweets when BTS was announced as the real winner. Aside from this controversy, BTS were totally dominating Spotify rap chart in 2022.
Most streamed artists globally, Bad Bunny. Listen, I'm gonna tell you one thing about Bad Bunny. Bad Bunny he always gonna be up there. I'm not gonna say number one, but he always gonna be in top 3, if not top 2. Bad Bunny is different. Okay, that's all I'm gonna say. But most streamed artists globally, Bad Bunny, Taylor Swift, The Weeknd, BTS. Most streamed K-pop artists globally, BTS. Most viral artists globally. When it says most viral, like what does that really mean? Like going viral on the internet, or like you put out a single and the single is like all over TikTok or Instagram? Is that what viral means? Because I'm not understanding.
And it's simply not easy to hide their achievements. Moving on to Billboard.
Let's do it.
You remember this interview they did in 2021? Namjoon told them to change the chart rules instead of blaming ARMYs for buying BTS songs. On January 2022, Billboard actually did it. They changed the rules for their Hot 100 chart because of BTS and ARMY. With the new rules, only one digital sale will be counted per customer per week for songs and albums, and bulk purchase will not be counted anymore. First of all, them making this change is a proof that Billboard is terrified of BTS and ARMY's power. They are doing all of that to limit song purchase, but they did nothing for radio stream payola. This isn't only about Billboard, it's about the music industry as a whole, who needs profit from radio play. Organic success like BTS is a threat and they need to be eliminated by any ways possible.
It's so, bro, like I kind of look at like the music industry is like the government. Like I think it's so much like different types of corruption and labels pay this amount of money to get their artist this high on the charts. I feel like it's a lot of stuff like that's going on behind the scenes that we don't know about. And I don't want to get into conspiracy theories and stuff like that. We can talk about that all day. But I really do think that there's so much different corruption and stuff like that going on behind the scenes. And I just feel like when you genuinely have a super freaking supportive fan base, when you make amazing music, and when you're just a positive legendary icon, I feel like it's hard for you to win and get accolades because the music industry isn't fair. Does that make sense? Like, all of this, it just seems like a whole bunch of corruption going on, bro. I mean, but I'm just a YouTuber, man. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what I'm talking about. You know what I'm saying?
The most bizarre thing I've seen is K-pop fans who are celebrating for this rule change, instead of worrying how this gonna affect their fave to chart on BB Hot 100. Their first instinct was to celebrate how it
LML BTS never seen top 10 again. Yeah, I need her IP address. RM got Brave and Billboard humbly, really humble. I need hers too. I'm gonna pay you a visit. I'm gonna pay you a little visit. Well, no, let me not say that. I'm just playing. I'm just a YouTuber. You know? I'm just playing, but I'm not.
it's gonna stop BTS from charting on top 10. But in just a few months after Bad Decisions debuted at top 10 Billboard Hot 100, BTS were also dominating the highest debut on this chart by Korean acts with 11 songs in 2022.
Damn.
Now BTS has 6 songs as #1 hits,
Damn.
10 top 10 hits and 26 songs charted on Billboard Hot 100 throughout the years.
Jesus.
And with the newest entry from Vibe at number 76 on Hot 100 chart, all 7 members of BTS have now charted on the Hot 100 as a soloist.
Jesus Christ! Can you know what I'm saying? Can we clap that up? You know what I'm saying? Over there, y'all over there barking with a leash on. I'm a free roaming puppy. You know what I'm saying? I get to poop wherever I want.
Of BTS have now charted on the Hot 100 as a soloist. It's true that the new rules is negatively affecting BTS, but it's not gonna stop them from entering the chart, and we will always do our best to support them.
Facts.
Book of photos from.
Didn't I tell y'all? Cause I thought of an ad the moment that this came on the screen, but it's not an ad. It's just in the video. However, I tried to tell y'all I got premium. I wasn't lying about having premium. I'm on my premium account right now. Like I stated at the beginning, because a lot of y'all thought I was lying when I was just like, bro, I thought I was on my premium account, because I used to always say it, and I understand why you thought I was lying. But as you can see, bro, we what 8 minutes, almost 9 minutes in, and we ain't got no ads. Can I get a pat on the back, and can I get I'm sorry, Nigel, because I thought you were lying? Can I get I'm sorry? I love you, but I'm not. I just want you to know I would never lie to you.
The next topic is about brand ambassadors. In 2021, a lot of K-pop fans were making fun of
Shout out to Jimin for becoming a Christian Dior ambassador as well.
BTS when they were announced as McDonald's brand ambassadors, comparing them with their faves who were the ambassadors of luxurious brands. But in just a few days later, BTS were announced as Louis Vuitton brand ambassadors, shutting them down completely with the announcement.
Facts.
And now 2 years later, after they started their solo career and their contract with LV has ended, a lot of different high fashion brands were competing to get each BTS members as their brand ambassadors. As of now, Dior has successfully signed Jimin as their global ambassador.
I can't afford it, but if Mr. Beast is an army, let's make a GoFundMe so we all can get some Dior. I'm playing.
Valentino has success.
Valentino got sugar? I did not know that. Valentino got sugar?
Signed Suga as their brand ambassador.
Oh, that is dope.
At the same time, J-Hope is currently attending Paris Fashion Week to a lot of different brands.
I saw that.
Louis Vuitton, Hermes, and Dior, in which the newest global ambassador Jimin also attends.
Ooh.
Previously, Dior has designed custom outfits for BTS in 2019, which they wore throughout their Speak Yourself concert all around the world. Following the announcement, Dior achieved their all-time highest stocks after announcing Jimin as their global ambassador, which is their highest stock price in 31 years. Previously, Louis Vuitton also achieved their all-time highest stock after announcing BTS as their global ambassadors. Back in 2022, V were also invited to Celine Spring/Summer 2022
I remember this.
Aside from this, other members reportedly has been selected as ambassadors of other different brands and are coordinating details ahead of the announcement. In conclusion, BTS members is in high demand among some of the most notorious fashion brands all around the world. And the reason why they were not being signed with them earlier in their career was because they were prioritizing their music and their group.
Oh my God, such genuine they need to be more than protected at this point. The reason why they were not being signed with them earlier in their career was because they prioritized their music and their group. Not only does this show like the sheer focus of these guys, but it shows like, bro, like we're not just gonna sign with you just because you're Louis Vuitton. Or just because you're Christian Dior. If it was me, I'm not gonna sit here and lie to you. If Baby Gap came to me and said, Nigel, I need you to, you know what I'm saying, put these clothes on. Okay, where the fitting room? You know what I'm saying? Like, I do it.
It's not because they were not wanted. It's because they were too expensive to sign as a 7-person package deal, and not all brands can afford that.
Hold on, let's hear that again. It's not because they were not wanted. It's because they were too expensive to sign as a 7-person package deal.
And not all brands can afford that.
That's dope.
In 2018, BTS met Pharrell Williams and took a picture with him, which they...
Did he just call him ferret? Did he call him a ferret?
In 2018, BTS met Pharrell Williams and took a picture with him, which they posted on Twitter. Shortly after that, fans from other groups were overanalyzing Pharrell's expressions and thought that he was bored and uninterested with BTS.
And then
but in 2022,
he did the sit down with RM.
Pharrell ended up having an exclusive interview of musicians
With
on
RM.
Musicians for Rolling Stone magazine. And turns out he was just containing himself and trying not to be overexcited to meet
Facts.
BTS back in 2018
Facts.
because he wanted to work on a music together with them. This similarly happened.
Bro, I can't. Every time I see this outfit, bro. Pharrell, you are an icon. You are a legend. It look like you finna go catch a gator, though. You know, it like you finna jump in somebody's swamp. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, what's going on, Pharrell?
18, because he wanted to work on a music together with them. This similarly happened earlier when Psy announced his comeback in 2022. Someone confidentially said that BTS should move over because the real king of K-pop has returned to his throne. Just for Psy to ended up collaborating with Suga and even convinced him to dance and appeared in the music video. Psy
If I was a BTS hater, bro, I would just stop talking. Like I would literally just stop. I would just delete Twitter because I wouldn't even want to be tempted to talk trash because all of the trash that y'all are talking is backfiring. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's backfiring.
He's actually really supportive of BTS since a long time ago, and he's continuing to do so until now. The next topics is about D-Sangs. Fans from another fandom used to make fun of BTS for not having any D-Sang, but now in 2023 BTS has 71 D-Sangs and extended their record as the artist with the most D-Sangs in history.
I would just shut up, bro. I would just shut up. I would just shut up. I'm not gonna. You listen. If you a BTS hater, you don't got to do nothing. I'm just saying. I would shut up. I wouldn't talk no more. Like, that's just me though. I'm just a YouTuber. You know what I'm saying?
22 BTS won Mama Platinum, awarded to the artist who won 4 out of 4 D-Sangs in a year, and BTS achieved this for 3 years in a row. Other than the D-Sangs, some of the members also won solo awards this year.
Facts.
Jin won Individual Fan and Star Choice Award at the Fat Music Awards.
I remember this.
J-Hope won the Most Popular Male Artist at Mnet Music Awards. Jungkook won the Collaboration Song at People's Choice Awards. V won Host of the Year at PK Awards. And Suga won Best Collaboration at Mnet Music Awards. And of course, like a clockwork, other fandoms started complaining about how unfair it was and accusing BTS of buying the awards, claiming that their fave who won the most popular group should win a D-Sang instead. First of all...
Okay, hold on. Because I'm not going to say I get it, because I don't, because I don't have a hater bone in my body. But if I really did love an artist, okay? Like, just put BTS in the shoes of, like, a not so big artist, okay? And BTS continued to lose to this other conglomerate. I don't know why I keep using that word. It ain't even what I'm thinking it is. Conglomerate means big, right? Say we love BTS, you know what I'm saying? We're ARMY, we you know what I'm saying? We always gonna support BTS, we love BTS and all that stuff, right? And all that lovely stuff, right? if another group continued to win, they continue to like take all of the awards, I mean, we you know what I'm saying? We'll be a little, we'll be a little sad too. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna say it would turn to hate, because this just seems like hate. You know what I'm saying? I don't think Army would turn to hate, but we would be a little salty. We'll be a little salty. And I ain't gonna, because some of Army is toxic. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna sit here and lie to you. You know that, and I know that. So we might have a couple 100,000 million people on Twitter going crazy. You know what I'm saying? So I kind of understand. I kind of understand where some of these people are coming from, but just be like, hey, damn, like, we'll get them next year. You know what I'm saying? And just keep saying it after that year, and then after that year, and after that year, because we're going to continue. You know what I'm saying? I'm sorry. You know, I just love being a part of the winning team. You know what I'm saying? I'm playing, though. Seriously, in all seriousness. I kind of understand where some of these people are coming from. Like, for some of these people, the other K-pop artists or other artists in general help them get through rough times, and they love that artist for who they are and all that stuff like that. So when they don't win, I understand. Like when BTS beats them, I understand why they might get a little upset. But don't go crazy like this. You know what I'm saying? Don't just get on the internet and just talk reckless. You know, like just keep it just within your friend group, if that makes sense. You know what I'm saying? Because now your posts aren't aging well. You know what I'm saying? If that makes anyway, I'm sorry I went on that whole little rant, but yeah.
Everyone sounds like this whenever BTS get a new D-Sangs. Second of all, this is ridiculous, because they're comparing D-Sangs to an award that doesn't even have a clear criteria, and were only announced on the spot without a clear nomination lists. So which one do you think was the most likely to be a fraud and rigged? The one with detailed criteria or the one with no criteria at all? And once again, I need everyone to understand that as long as BTS still at the top and still qualified to win an award, then they will and should win it. And it doesn't matter what you think about it. The next topic is about the Grammys.
What about
In
it?
October 2022,
Right.
BTS submitted yet to come for 4 Grammy nominations. Song of the Year, Record of the Year, Best Duo Group Performance, and Best Music Video. After the submissions were revealed, a lot of people were making fun of BTS for submitting yet to come at the Grammys, and they think BTS will never get any nomination with this song. Predictions really got them gagged, and if My Fave's album really ended up being nominated, and they become the first Asian group in history to be nominated at Album of the Year, I'm going to laugh at your face. Ha 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 ha. Karma is an army, because in November 2022 BTS ended up getting 3 major Grammy nominations, and one of them is the Best Music Video nomination
Yet
for
to
Yet
come.
to Come. The other 2 are the Best Duo Group Performance for My Universe with Coldplay, and
Fire.
Album of the Year
Fire.
nomination for Music of the Spheres as featuring artist and co-writers. J-Hope's =Sign is also nominated for Best Song for Social Change, which is a special merit award by the Blue Ribbon Committee.
Oh,
And now
wow.
BTS has become the first Korean act in history to have 5 Grammy nominations in total throughout the years, supersing Sumijo with 3 nominations. Yet to Come has also becomes the first song in full Korean to be honored with the Grammy nominations alongside My Universe, that's also half Korean in the 60 for long years of Grammy history. Whether they will win or not, no one can change the fact that they're the first Korean act to ever achieve this, and the fans of other groups who are making fun of them simply need to touch some grass and remember how no one, including their fave, has ever gotten 5 Grammy nominations except BTS.
Savages for saying this.
The last topic is about BTS and their cultural achievements. As a diplomat and a holder of cultural merit awards, BTS has been doing their duties in various ways. Went to the UN General Assembly meeting in 2000.
Let's just take a minute. When your legs don't work like they used to before. And I can't sweep you off of your feet. When your mouth still remember the taste of my love. When your eyes still smile from your cheek. It's just dripping out. Well, be loving you till we're 17.
2021, got invited to the White House
I
to
remember
discuss about anti-Asian hate.
It's just so crazy to me that, like, when I first started watching these Karma is Army, I was just beginning my Army journey, and like the flashbacks that those videos included in the video, I didn't remember because I wasn't a part of Army, or I didn't know BTS at that time. But now actually watching this and remembering these moments, man, I feel like a lieutenant in Army. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna say lieutenant, but I'm not just a regular soldier anymore. You know what I mean? Like, I don't call the shots, but what am I? I'm the cook in the kitchen. You know what I mean? Does that make sense? Like, I mean, I might mess up some food here and there, but my food still, you know what I'm saying? It's still good.
In 2022, and being the honorary ambassadors of 2030 Busan Expo. They held a special concert in Busan with around 50k live audience and 49 million viewers on
Hey, I remember that. You know what I'm saying? I remember that.
Verse. This is BTS and this is their contributions. There is no one who can replicate BTS and what they have achieved. They are a living legend and they should be treated as such. That's it for today's video. Thank you for watching. You can follow me on Twitter and Instagram. You can also support me on Ko-fi. See you in the next video.
We love you, Jim. We miss you. Listen, amazing video. Amazing freaking video, man. I learned a lot and I had a lot of fun watching it. BTS will forever, like I always say, will forever be my main course. No matter what side dishes I want to dabble, I want to dabble into and taste, BTS is forever gonna be that sirloin. But anyways, guys, thank you so much for. No. I got one more thing to say. If you are a BTS hater, well, you probably not gonna call yourself a hater if you are a hater. And you watching this video right now, first and foremost, you made it to the end, which means what? Like, why are you still hating? Just come to the winning team. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying you have to, but just watch your mouth. I love you guys with all of my heart. Thank you guys so much for supporting me over on Patreon as well, and just supporting the channel in general. I honestly, truly do appreciate you, and thank you for making it to the end. You're amazing. I love you. If Patreon does interest you, make sure that you get over there, okay? Click the first link in the description down below, or it's on the screen somewhere right here, right now. You know what I'm saying? So make sure that you get over there, okay? I guarantee that you're going to absolutely love the content that is over there right now. So I'll see you over on Patreon, or I will see you in the next video, okay? I love you. Peace out.